Hi everybody. Today I'm coming to you from beautiful Willow Park in Bennington, Vermont. We've been having a torrential downpour all day long, so I didn't want to take the bike out on any of the trails through the mountains and forests because they're just mudfest today. So I came here to Willow Park, which has a 300-foot hill. It's a paved bike path that climbs 300 feet in less than a half a mile, so it's a bruiser. So I just did 10 repeats up and down that hill. And yow, not fun, but still better than being inside on the spin bike. And as I just finished, I noticed this amazing rainbow arch in the sky, which, what a treat to finish a workout and then see this beautiful rainbow and have this beautiful view of the Bennington Monument and Mount Anthony behind it. It's just stunning. So it's kind of funny because yesterday my video was about Woden's Day, or Wednesday, being the day of Odin. Well, today, Thursday, is Thor's Day, Odin's son. And again, most people don't realize that. Thursday means Thor's Day. So Wednesday is Odin's Day, and Thursday is Thor's Day. And it's kind of appropriate because it's been thundering and lightning all day, and finally it stopped, which is when I came out on the bike when the thunder stopped. But thunder and lightning on Thor's Day, perfect. So I want to talk about being a god. Okay, we're going to bring this full circle. I was having a conversation with someone today about taking tiny steps and how frustrating it is to take these tiny steps that don't seem to add up to anything, that don't build the arch, that don't teach you how to learn karate, which I talked about a couple videos ago. I'm simply piling stones. I'm making a big stone pile. So what? I've got a stone pile. So what? I've waxed my car and I've painted my fence. We want to take godly steps. We want to be living gods. This is what our culture is all about. That's why we have such excess in America. People want to be movie stars. They want to be rock stars. They don't want to be actors. They want to be a movie star, a superstar, a blockbuster, super rich, super famous movie star, a mega star. Or they don't want to be a musician. They want to be a rock star. They want to be a pop star. They want to be a rap star, whatever. Everybody wants to be a living God. I take that back, not everybody. But our culture is about this idea that we can take these massive leaps. We can be discovered overnight. You go to Hollywood and you're discovered overnight. You go to Nashville, you go to Los Angeles, you go to New York, you play your guitar on the street, and boom, you get a record contract, and you're the next Justin Bieber. God, I hope not. But that doesn't happen. Because Justin Bieber busted his butt for years before he ever made that first YouTube video. He was training every single day. Yeah, the kid's got a good voice. He's got some great genetics vocally, but he also busted his butt. And every movie star that makes it in Hollywood busted their butt for years before they got that first break. But when they got the break, they were ready, they were prepared, they had honed their skills. They've been building that pile for many, many, many years, and then suddenly they appear to be discovered. But really, they were discovered taking tiny steps. They were discovered putting stones on that pile. And that's why somebody believed in them. I used to work in casting in Los Angeles. I was an assistant to a casting director. So we would audition sometimes 200 people a day. And it was a great, great learning experience for me as an actor. Because if you come in and you got talent, well, we can tell you don't have discipline. We can tell you're not going to follow the rules. We can tell that you're going to be hard to work with on set because you don't have the experience. You're going to cost that production money, and you may not be consistent. So we're probably not going to take you, even if you were the best actor to walk in the room. We're going to look at the person with the tried and true resume, the person that has experience getting along with directors and producers and can get up at 4:30 in the morning every single day for 6 months and deliver. They may not be as good of an actor, but we know we can count on them because we discovered them piling stones. So the people that become gods are not the ones that take mighty steps or giant leaps. That's not how you become a god. That's not how you become a superstar. They're the people that build that stone pile one stone at a time. It's just they built that pile higher than anybody else. Tiger Woods hits more golf balls than just about anyone else. And LeBron James shoots more baskets than just about anyone else. That's what he does. Maybe 1,000 shots a day, every day. He's built a huge pile of stones, taller than anybody else in the game. He wasn't born a god. He was born with great genetics. But there are a lot of people born with great genetics. In fact, just about every basketball player in the NBA has great genetics for basketball, or they wouldn't be there. They've been unnaturally selected to be in the NBA due to their height, speed, and strength, and agility. But they're all competing with genetic freaks. Everybody in the NBA is competing with other genetic freaks designed unnaturally for basketball. And it's the one that piles the most stones that wins. Just like the Olympics, it's the one that piles the most stones, or the ones that takes the most drugs and piles the most stones, that wins. So if you want to be a god, which I don't think you should be anyways, I don't think that's really a desirable state, to be a superstar or to be a rock star. What you really want is love. What you really want is respect. What you really want is to be seen and heard. That's really the seeds of what that's all about. And people are afraid that they're not good enough. I am not good enough to be seen or heard, but if I appear to be a god, if I do godlike things, then people will respect me, then people will like me, then people will love me. But you know who we really love? Not the gods who appear so far above us that we can't really relate or connect to them or can't trust them. Who we really love are the people that every day pile little stones in our life, who leave their mark in our life, one tiny stone at a time. They don't throw giant boulders at us. They don't shoot lightning bolts at us. They simply show up every day, sometimes many times a day, and pile a stone, and pile a stone, and pile a stone. And they build a foundation of character and support and trustworthiness, loyalty, so that I know I can trust them no matter what. I don't care how much money they have. I don't care how many people know them. I don't care how well they can sing or how well they can shoot a basket. All I know is I discovered them piling stones in my life. So if you want to be a god, think about that. We don't love gods. We fear gods. If you want to be loved, if you want to have somebody truly embrace you, pile stones in their life, little tiny ones, every day. And they'll discover you as the extraordinary person that you will become in that process. Okay? All right, get back home now. Love you. Bye.